The aim of this video is to show you how you can actually read your Turnitin report. We're using an engineering report from faculty so that it is not something that you have seen before, and also so that the student's identity is protected. On this side, you will notice that there are two sets of buttons. One is blue, one is red. When you click on the blue, it shows you the feedback. You can click on the little balloons and they will give you some information. If it is assigned to a criterion, this is where you will see it. You can also see that they've put in some words here. This one means it's awkward. You should start with the key ideas. As you work your way through, you will see that this is continued throughout the assessment. If you don't see any comments, it means that you're doing it well. Please make sure that you go through, you read all of the comments, you click on them so that you can see that it's assigned to the criterion, you can see what they are saying, and read all of the bubbles. These will help you improve your writing in future. I'm going to turn this feature off, and instead we're going to turn on the Turnitin similarity. Now this is the one that students seem to be the most interested in, and you'll see here it says 43%. Now some students would say that 43% is quite high, and initially it probably does appear that way. So let's have a look at where the matching actually is. In this one, and this is the teacher view, so you won't see it quite this way, they've put in the group number, they've put in the date, they've put in a lot of the things, which means that it's going to appear in the same reports as everybody else. The heading will appear the same, but where you see this number gives the teacher a guide. Now if the teacher clicks on Match Overview, we can see that number 2 was submitted to the Queensland University of Technology, which means another student has submitted these exact words as well. Number 19, which is this one here, we come over to the side. Number 19 was submitted to Central Queensland University. Now I'm not going to click on those, but if I do, it will actually show me the student that it matched with. So you need to be aware that these are things that your teacher will see. The page numbers match, and they should. Everybody should be using page numbers. And again, there's little words here and there, but let's get down to some of the larger chunks. Number 14 has been submitted to a university, but this is a reference, so that's fine. We expect those to come up. When we come through, yes, there seems to be a lot highlighted, but look again. This is a citation, this is a citation, this is a citation, so is this, and so is this. So although it initially says 43%, when we go through, it really isn't too much. I do want to show you this one. This one here is showing that a large chunk of text is an exact match. Now the student has put in a citation, but what they've missed is quotation marks. So if they had put quotation marks in this section, they would have received a higher grade for that, because then they would have been using the correct referencing style. Again, as we go through, it's referencing, it's statistics, it's more referencing, and this means that actually there's quite a lot that we would expect to see. We then come to this point, and this point here should again have used quotation marks. It's cited, but there are no quotation marks. This is cited, but no quotation marks, no quotation marks, and no quotation marks. So the student did lose quite a few marks for this. And this happens throughout the rest, and you can see the large chunks. What we are looking for when we are actually marking is you paraphrasing this, you writing it in your own words. That's how you show and explain that you have understood the information, and is the best way to get the highest marks for the critical analysis. I'm just going to head down to the reference list. Now, in some cases, your reference list will all appear. In other cases, it won't. It really depends on whether or not the lecturer or tutor has included it within the percentage matching, because we can filter and we can exclude certain things. So many students say, what is the magic number? The answer is there isn't one. You have to go through and you have to see. And in case you are interested, this student received a low 6 or a low distinction for this piece of assessment. I hope you found this useful, and good luck in reading all of your assessments.